and the art style is gorgeous. So let's begin our journey. From backstage, I stole a peek at the audience. Oh, he looks so sad. Under the dim light, one particular guest sat there in silence. His face was like an ice sculpture, still motionless. We had come this far just to make a smile bloom on his face. He needs it. He looks really sad. Come on, chin up. Looking all tense like that, you're not going to spread any joy. If you want someone to smile, then you have to smile first, remember? That's right. Hands in, everyone, hands in. We're doing it. Soon the final show will begin. Together we would all do our best to make one single person smile. No, let me correct that. To see everybody here leave with a smile. So please, all of you, please. Oh, the little paw. Don't worry, I'll do this right, I promise. It'll definitely be a wonderful show. I won't betray your hopes, this I swear. We'll get this right in one go. Let's show them what we've got. Let's all do our best as a team. We can do this, so don't worry about a thing. I felt almighty when we stood on the stage. Together we could do anything. I was surrounded by trusted comrades with whom I shared both joys and sorrows. My lips curled into a grin and I drew in a deep breath. Then let us begin.
It's showtime!
Showtime! Sign right here, would you? No need to worry. Why hesitate after all? All you have to do is write your name and you'll get exactly what you wish for. Convincing! Also sounds like a possible scam. Come on, hurry up and sign. Get on with it. Pleasure doing business with you. What seemed like a normal day turned out to be the start of my adventure. How is this my life? Are we going back to where it all began? And on a street slightly off the main road sits Lieber, a small tavern. Today, like any other day, I'm working here with my family. Here you go, T-Valley. Give that to the girl at the counter, would you? Right away. Spiria. I like her fluffy hair. It's very pretty. The shopkeeper Spiria handed me a dessert that I served to our dear customer. It looks yummy! I'm jealous. I'm happy that she's working so hard, but personally, I'd wish she'd do a bit more for herself. She's refusing to go on any trips. Hey T-Valia, have you finished chatting with the regulars? From a chair next to the man I was serving, a pink furball poked up his head. He was the other member of my family. He's so cute and fluffy. I love him already. He's precious. Yes, Spiria's around, so everything's fine, Ratty. Gently, the floating chloris bloomed. Wow, that made him really happy, huh? Our food is magic. It makes flowers grow. A chloris was a mystic flower that bloomed whenever our heart was filled with pure elation. We couldn't make it bloom in any other way, which meant that this happiness was genuine. This reminds me of my mother's cooking. It's wonderful. Thank you. Would you please accept this flower as a token of my gratitude? Nothing makes me happier than seeing your joy. Thank you. I will. Hope you have a great time here. We looked at each other and we each had a brilliant grin on our face. Seeing the smiles of our customers always made my day. It made me want to work even harder from now on. Today, tomorrow, and beyond, my normal everyday life would repeat forever and ever just like this. I had never had any complaints about it, but... Let's all go to Orient's together next time. I'll be our tour guide. That sounds great. Hey, T-Valia, how about you come with us? Orient's, huh? I hear that they move around the city on ferries and that you can even breathe underwater inside the underwater park. That sounds cool! Our customers bring it up pretty often. I wonder what kind of place it is. Everyone who had visited the city looked ecstatic when they described it. It wasn't just Orient's. I want to see Culture's Labyrinth and the Arena's affairs someday too. But right now, Libra's more important to me. For me, the definition of happiness was living a peaceful, ordinary life without any twists or turns. You sure took your time flipping the sign, so I came to check on you. Aww. Thank you, little buddy. What are you spacing out for? Did you spot a cute guy on the street? Hardly. Remember what I always say, romance isn't for me. Thanks. This is a romance game, so it's gonna be for you whether you like it or not, it seems. Not yet, but you're already a young maiden. You've got to show some interest, you know. I'm fine. I want to cherish the normal life I have. After my mom and dad died, I was all alone, but Spiria took me under her wing and raised me. You were always by my side too, Ratty. Living with you two has given me the happiest days of my life. What is that scream? I get that and I'm happy to hear it, that's for sure. What was that? Here's a big butt to Valia. That alone wouldn't be. Out of the way, please. What? Huh? What's going on? The voice was clearly getting closer, and on a reflex I looked up when... Ah, gah! Something fell from the sky. A human? Oh, hello there. I opened my eyes slightly and what I saw was a stark crimson against the blue expanse above. Sorry, are you okay? Well, what? I could have died, man. Well, I guess he could have died too, falling from some height. I blinked a few times and finally my vision cleared up. What came to focus before me was... a person? Strikingly red hair and wide eyes. It was a man. Huh? A man fell from the sky? Oh, phew, you're alive. Humans are much more fragile than us, so for a moment there, I thought I broke you. You might have. I stared at him gobsmacked as he let out a sigh of relief, then the barrage of excuses began. I didn't plan on landing here, but well, it was kind of an emergency. You couldn't have landed like a few centimeters to the side? I noticed you halfway and had a big scare, then I frantically tried to avoid you, but this time I completely lost my balance, huh? Did you hit your head when I crashed? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm fine. Really? I'm glad you're unharmed. Phew, I'm so relieved, but I gotta say, even the sky in the city is cramped. More importantly... Do you live in the city? Okay, so I only came to this capital super recently. Well, he's really, like, on a rant. I think you're missing the point here. Hey, get off already! Ooh! Well, he brought out the big words. Whoa! You think I'll just let you chat away while putting her down like that? Watch how you say that. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Manners, sir. Manners. We've got an honest one here. Ratty sighed, looking exasperated before he came up to me, still sprawled on the ground. He bit my sleeve and tugged hard. The things. And before we continue... I got to my feet, looking at Ratty and the man with red hair, then gestured to the door. How about we go inside and continue our conversation there? Good idea. Nobody else can follow us from the sky if we continue it inside. Without customers, the tavern was silent. I didn't see Speary around either. She was probably cleaning on the second floor. The only ones present were the redhead looking around the tavern, intrigued along with us, who were watching him silently. It was so awkward. But of course, I could always count on Ratty during moments like these. So let's get to the chase. Who are you? You're a Fae beast, right? And you're a race? What? Fae? This man is a Fae? Some Fae could take on a humanoid form. Sometimes they'd show up in our tavern as customers, but they'd look so human that I wouldn't have had a clue until Ratty told me. I couldn't keep myself from staring at him. He grinned in response and nodded. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't introduced myself, have I? No. I'm Vilio. Nice to meet you. As you can tell, I'm a Fae, and don't faint from surprise. I'm a dragon! He sounds so proud. A dragon? He said he's a dragon. What should I do? How are we supposed to welcome such an esteemed guest? Wait, calm down. How could a real dragon show up out of nowhere in the middle of town? You have a point, but does that mean he's lying? He definitely feels like a Fae, and his magic is certainly impressive, but... Look at him. Does this guy seem like a dragon to you? Oh, the burn. He looks too happy to be a dragon. See, he just looks like an airhead. Hey, that's rude. He looks like he's easy to get along with. What's wrong with that? I bet that's coming to the big city for the first time is just going to his head. He's just trying to show off. You really think so? He may end up being a customer, so let's just go along with it for now. You know, we're adults and all. Gotta be kind to the kids. Okay. Is something wrong? Oh, it's nothing at all. Pretending like nothing happened, we returned to the self-proclaimed dragon. I flew pretty high up in the air, but the humans below nearly discovered me. I didn't want to make a scene, so I canceled my transformation and tried landing on a roof. When this white fluff popped up, I dove to the side, but you just so happened to be right there. White fluff? The willow post is probably what you're talking about. Willow post? What's that? Oh, he's so cute! Oh, I want him to deliver my mail? hired the mailman. They who deliver mail like letters and packages. Oh, I didn't know that. The big city's amazing. Thing is, Ratty can't transform. Oh, really? Yep, this gorgeous spot is everything that your great Ratty has to present. Well, I have to admit he is adorable, so I can't argue with that. I see, if you say so, then that's probably the case. So I'd advise you to avoid poking into private matters like that. You were way too fishy, so we interrogated you to make sure you weren't a bad guy. But among the Fae who live as humans, some would prefer that people don't spread info thoughtlessly. Sure, you could voluntarily reveal yourself, but normally it's good manners not to ask. But we just asked him! Got it, I'll be careful. Thanks for telling me all this. And while we're at it, do you know any good inns around here? I'm looking for a place to stay. Then you can stay at our place. Libra also offers accommodations, really? I've got 3 more in my party, would that be okay? Yeah, no problem at all. Let's go meet them. Now, I'll probably bump into them eventually if we wander around. Wait, he doesn't even know where to meet them? This will be a journey. We'll find them. So there's Zaphor, who has a sharp tongue, Biscalia, who looks like water, and Eon, who is super strong. That's not a lot to work with. You've practically only given us their names. Do you even know each other? We do, and I also have to tell Jinya. He's an aristocrat who stands out like a beacon. Those descriptions are so helpful. I'm sure we'll find them with that. Is everyone here to hand in Taurus? I don't think everyone is, but from the look of it, most people are. About that, they've been collecting Taurus for ages. How much longer will this last? Yeah, I hope Prince Colivus recovers as soon as possible. The prince with the frozen heart, that was what we called Prince Colivus. That looks scary. 10 years ago, when he was only 7, he went on a fiend raid for the first time. The fiend was stronger than expected. Why did they take a 7-year-old on the trip? Why? The public safety forces fought fiercely, but the fiend broke free and went for the prince. He cast a spell to protect himself. As a result, the prince came out unharmed, but the spell has side effects that had frozen his heart and his body's internal clock. Oh, he's the sad-looking boy we saw at the start. He was supposed to turn 17 this year, but he hasn't grown even 1 inch in a decade. Even worse, he lost his emotions, and he couldn't talk or even move on his own. Oh! Prince Clovis was born with an impressive mana pool, and everyone had high hopes for his future. These events caused great sadness in the king, and people, both, and researchers had worked tirelessly to find some solution. Then after an entire 7 years of testing, they discovered that Chloris was a possible treatment for the prince. Ever since then, the king has been gathering blooming Chloris for his son with the aid of the entire country. We were told that ingesting the nectar of the Chloris would have some effect on the prince, but in truth, we don't know much. The poor guy. You took forever, Vilio. I hope you managed to actually find it in. Wow, he's as flashy as always. I do like his hair. All the colors are pretty. His mannerisms and speech were rather unique for a man, but nothing could beat his looks. This was Ginny, and I could honestly see how he'd earned his fame through gossip. I did, Ginny. I picked this place called Lieber. Lieber? Yeah, Tifali and Ratty over here work there. They're really nice and help me out a lot. It's an honor to meet you. I'm a staff member at Lieber. This guy's apparently staying with us, so we can see what's up. Nice meeting ya. Thanks for going out of your way. Lieber, huh? Hearing that name, Ginny seemed to mull over something as he stared me down. It's really hard to stay calm when a person like him is looking at me like that. Okay, got it. Go ahead and stay there tonight. I'll come have dinner with everyone. Would you gather the others? I'll head over later, so I'm counting on you. Leaving all the work to us, huh? I see him. Vilio suddenly yelled and began running. Vilio, wait up! Ah, that so-called dragon needs a leash. We hastily chased him. You found someone? Hey, Sephora! He finally stopped. What does that guy need all this speed for? Hey, can you hear me? Vilio waved his arms as he shouted, and I looked in the direction he was facing. Switching. Others. Are we seeing another point of view? Who might he be? I have no clue. It seems that he might have mistaken me for an acquaintance of his. Can't you hear me, Sephora? He's pretending not to notice, isn't he? My apologies. I'll head over to clear up the misunderstanding, so let's end it here. Okay, see you again sometime. The intel I buy from you is always pretty impressive. I'm optimistic for our future deals as well. Vilio had been calling out to a elite man clad in navy blue. Is that the sharp-tongued Sephora? The man continued to ignore Vilio, but once he had ended his conversation with the other party, he finally turned around. Did the backwater country you grew up in never teach you how to read social cues, lizard brain? They weren't kidding when they said he had a sharp tongue. If you'd noticed me immediately, I wouldn't have needed to yell that many times. I wanted to tell you that I found a place for the night, so I was looking for you. Oh well, thank you for going out of your way. It seems that even a lizard has enough brains to serve as an errand boy. Next, I recommend you hammer the smallest amount of manners into your head and learn not to interrupt when people are talking. No, he was courteous. Every single word was as sharp as a thorn. No wonder Vilio said he's sharp-tongued. Vilio must have been used to this prickly attitude, however, because he prattled on nonchalantly. Do you know the Tavern Libra? These two are employees there, actually. Are you implying that you scoured the city while their staff babysat you? Seriously, I didn't know babies could be this big. I have to say though, like, his insults are impressive. I mean, they're mean, but he's using some imagination, you know? They're not your typical insults, you know? They help me out because I don't know my way around. They're considerate, unlike you. I'm excited to see the back and forth between these guys now. The bickering. It was when Savora finally shifted his eyes to look at us. Feeling a little pressured by his frosty gaze, I gave him a small nod. He is the antithesis to the friendly Vilio. Fine, I get it already, so hurry up and go elsewhere. You're getting in the way of my work at this point. If you don't show up, I swear I'll shout your name in the middle of the streets until I find you. Don't embarrass yourself any further. And leave her, was it? Yeah, see you there. He turned on his heel and walked away. Said he was working? Yeah, he's an information broker. He's probably talking about that. Interesting. He seems like the troublesome type. Haha, let's do our best to make him feel welcome anyway. I was peering into inns when there was a sudden pat on my shoulder. Yes, may I help? The moment I turned around... Hey. What? A man with a very large build was staring down at me. His eyes were like daggers and I cowered. Scary. He was so scary. Why are you glaring at me without a word? Did I offend you somehow? Though Ardia was a safe city, sometimes I would still be harassed by shady people. I was on high alert and my whole body tensed, then he thrust out his arm and... I'm so sorry! Fearing that he was going to grab me, I ran for it. Good plan! I'm going to jump out of my skin, okay? I need to head to the meeting place right now. Wait! What? That man's following me? Why? I didn't dare turn around, kept running frantically towards our meeting point. When I finally spotted the other two, I nearly burst into tears of relief. He's one of the members, isn't he? We've been waiting for you. Why are you in such a rush? Help, I'm being chased. What? The two immediately stood in front of me to shield me from my pursuer. However, the instant that scary man appeared... Oh, Helion. Video. Huh? You're great timing. I was looking for you. I found a nice tavern. I see. That is good news. My jaw dropped at the two who started chatting right away, and Ratty let out a long sigh. Looks like we've got a weird case of misunderstanding here, huh? You there, why were you chasing her? Her handkerchief fell and I wanted to hand it back to her. I was just trying to be nice, and we just ran at full speed. Oh. It seems that I may have given you a fright. My apologies. As he spoke, he held out my familiar handkerchief. I'm so sorry for running away without thinking. You only tried to return my handkerchief. How could I be so rude? No, it's fine. It happens often. Eon is a sight to behold after all. He's a former public security officer, apparently. Check out how buff he is. Cool, right? Ah, so that's why. I know this sounds terrible, but if he glared at someone with that face, they'd be running away even if they weren't bad guys. Ratty, that's rude. Though I had just been as rude. A child running while looking the other way crashed into Eon. Are you okay? Oh my goodness, the poor guy. I feel some super strong water magic here. Is there a rare fae here? That's probably Pascalia. Apparently he has a contract with a water spirit. Really? This Pascalia is a spirit contractor? Amazing. What's amazing about it? Humans have to communicate with spirits to form contracts with them. I can't see spirits at all, so I just had the thought that the world must look completely different to those people. Wait, you can't see them, Tivalia? I can't, and I think that's the case for most people. Apparently, pretty much every human can see them when they're kids, but most of them lose the ability when they grow up or something like that. I didn't know that. Well, spirits are less common in cities with big populations, but I did see a few of them on our way here. So Villian really does see a completely different world. I know it's a little late to be thinking this, but that's so mystifying. I can sense the water magic from the crowd over there. Oh, there he is! Wait a sec, I'll bring him here. Hey! And he's off. He's, well, a very straightforward guy. Jeez, just trying to keep up with him is exhausting. Sorry for the wait. This guy's Pascalia. Are these two the staff you mentioned? Nice to meet you. I'm Pascalia. We'll be in your care. I like the color of his hair. I'm Ratty. Nice to meet ya. Nice to meet you. I'm Tifalia. Well, Vilio did mention he was like water, but I didn't think that would be so accurate. The descriptions were actually good. Never seen such hair before, and I couldn't help being drawn to it. I hear that we have a place to stay tonight. What a relief. Pascalia smiled, and coupled with his unique appearance, he looked otherworldly. I had heard that a contract with a spirit changed the contractor's appearance in various ways, but it's the first time I've seen someone who has been affected so extremely. Does that mean his contract is with a strong spirit? You really helped me out there when you came over. I was surrounded before I even knew it. Well, with those looks, yeah. Older men and women were pressing their palms together in prayer toward me for some reason, though, well, that usually happens. This usually happens? Talia is kind after all. That's not what we're talking about here. I ended up talking to them, and people just kept coming and coming. The citizens of this town are very passionate. I think that's a little off base. Perhaps his Ezreal appearance wasn't the only thing that was Ezreal about him. The gang's all together! This is such a cute picture. Now that they're all here looking at the whole team, I have to say, they're a very flamboyant bunch. You guys don't seem like you've got anything in common. Why are you all together? I haven't told you yet, have I? We're a performance group assembled for the sake of the prince, and we answer directly to the king. Our name is Circus. A performance group assembled for the sake of the prince? Circus? Maddie and I stared at each other, bewildered. Then, perhaps noticing our presence, the people at the table joined our conversation. What a late entrance from the person who called us here. Snail would have been more punctual than you. Welcome back. We were a step ahead and started on the food first. Take a seat. We'll be watching their performance tomorrow. Liven things up as much as we can tomorrow, indeed. I'm curious how this will go. I'm guessing they'll need our help. Because we will be joining them, but they haven't asked yet. I think I'll end off here. I feel like this is a good introduction to the game. But if you would like to see more, I'm going to be posting more videos on this game over the next few days, focused on the different main characters. So if you would like to see them, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. More will be coming. I'll be posting something about each of the guys here. All of them. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. 3, 2, 1, poofles.